in quick play, I'm more likely to get people that that at least, you know, play their characters somewhat correctly, like somewhat. Like I'm not even saying that like they gonna be the best players, but if they just play the role, if they just focus on the role that they're playing, then great. And there's matches where I'm like, yo, y'all gotta focus on healing the tanks, and then I'll be sitting there and I'm like at half health, I'm a tank and I'm not getting heals at all, and I'm just like, bro, I like just focus more on right clicking, or focus more on clicking on the tank to heal them, and then when the tank has like high health and you know nobody else has a freaking uh like plus sign on their body, like then you can start shooting at the enemy. But like make sure that you're doing your healing thing. If you're a tank, get out there and cause disruption. Get out there, cause disruption, aim for the squishy targets. If all the squishy targets are in the back and the tank is in your face, everybody that's on your team need to just jump the tank and kill him. Because like if there's nobody around him and he's just running around inside your team, it's like he's not getting healed. Even if he's getting healed, you probably can still kill him. If the whole team jump him. like it's crazy. But the Iron Man that was just playing against us, he was kind of fucking us up regardless. Like even if we had a team that was doing what they were supposed to, I think the Iron Man was just kind of fucking us up. And I would have liked to switch off onto to Black Widow to deal with him, but I can't because I was playing a healer. So as soon as I switch off a healer and switch off of, you know, trying to keep everybody alive, then everybody would have just dropped and it would have been no point in me playing Black Widow. Like I was hitting him in the beginning of the match. This is not the match, but in the beginning of the match, I was hitting him with Hawkeye. He was like, you know, peeking from behind the building up like way up top. And I was shooting him and I was hitting him, and he would just, you know, he would go back, and I was just dealing with him while everybody else was dealing with what was on the ground. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna switch to Black Widow because it's easier for me to hit him with Black Widow since she's hit scan. As soon as he peeks, I don't have to like try to time it so that my arrow goes out there when he peeks, it goes up there and hits him as he's peeking. So I can just click on him when when he peeks his head around the corner and possibly get a headshot and kill him. And deal with him being in the sky and just not have to deal with that. I could deal with him too with Spider-Man or whatever, but like I just can't switch off. And I think somebody else has Spider-Man too. Need to rely on Team Magneto barrier against Star-Lord. You like, the thing is, people rarely run away from fights that they can't win. That's the problem. Like, you don't, like, as Mantis, you don't gotta rely on nothing. Like, you don't, like, unless it's somebody diving you in the back. Like, if somebody is diving you in the back, then, which I also be forgetting, like, because I be having so much on my brain, is that she has this sleep thing. So like, if somebody is diving you, you sleep them and you run away. Yeah, you sleep them and you run away. And if your team is paying attention, if you sleep them and your team turns around, then it's like, okay, your team turns around, kills whoever was diving you in the back, because whoever's diving you most likely is a squishy character. There's no tank diving you in the back usually. So like, it's a squishy person. You sleep them, your team turns around, kills them, and that's all you gotta do. And then you continuously damage boost people, you shoot, and you heal. Like, you shoot the enemy specifically to try to see if you can get some crits so that you can make your life orbs go back up. And you can damage boost yourself if everybody is healthy. And then you can just, you know, you could be shooting at the enemy while you're watching for somebody that needs to be healed. You right click on somebody that needs to be healed, and you should have a healer that's with you, helping you heal the team, because she cannot heal by herself. She only has 4 life orbs that she has, and she has to wait for them Jones to come back unless you're hitting people. So like, Her heals are good because you put it on somebody and it gives them a little boost and then it heals over time. If you got a healer with you like Adam Warlock, especially Adam Warlock, because he can heal like a group of people really like a lot, and then like so he can heal the people a lot, and then you can put what's names on them to make sure they stay healthy, and then if they get hit hard, Adam Warlock heals them, and then like you damage boosting the damage dealers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it should work, but people don't. No, most people don't think that way, especially it being such a popular game. A lot of people are gonna hop on it because it's Marvel. A lot of people are gonna hop on it because it's just a fun game to play. But most people don't think about like competitive meta stuff or competitive ways to win and how to play as a team. People don't be thinking about that, but then they hop in ranked. I don't understand why. That part I don't get. I don't get how people hop into ranked, want to rank up and expect to rank up without playing the roles correctly. Like I don't get it. And you had to get to level 10, so you had to be playing getting to level 10, and then you get to level 10 going ranked, and then still not really know what you're doing with the characters that you're playing. I don't get it. What's the point of playing ranked if you're not gonna be like competitive and like trying to get better? I don't understand it. Team game, I don't know how I feel about the tanks here. Without team up, tanks feel no. Without healers, tanks feel meh. When I'm getting healed, if I'm playing Captain America, if I don't have Thor and I'm getting healed, I'm chilling. I'm boxing people, throwing my shield at people. I'm getting out, going back, getting healed, going back in, boxing the squishy targets. You know what I'm saying? I haven't played Magneto. I haven't played Thor too much. I don't really know how to play Thor yet. But my tank is pretty much Captain America, and you don't need team ups. You need healers. Team ups make the characters strong. Healers allow the tanks to do what they're supposed to do. Like that's what the healers allow the tanks to do what they're meant to be doing, absorbing lots of damage and disrupting the enemy team and making the enemy team focus on the tank while the damage dealers focus on the other team's damage dealers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's supposed to be. Like Luna, because she can just put her E on a tank or DPS, so I don't have to heal. Yeah, but you still should heal them as hard as you can. Like you shouldn't be playing Luna as anything but a healer first. Doing damage and other stuff is secondary to healing your tanks. So if you put the thing down on your tank to heal him up, and then you should still be healing him so that he does not ever have to worry, right? You should be hawking your tank down and healing them, right? Like you should be making sure that your tank is healthy so that your tank can absorb all the damage. There's no there shouldn't be playing a person that heals and not prioritizing healing. Like Mantis is a secondary healer, right? She's a secondary healer. If you're playing her, it's like, well, you kind of have to shoot at the enemy so that your life orbs come back. You have to. You can do a lot of damage, and you could damage boost the other team. Damage boost the other team. You could damage boost your own team, damage boost yourself, and heal when you see somebody. Anytime I see anybody that has a heal thing, I'm trying to right click on them. If they're way in the front, I'm trying to run up there and heal them. I'm not worried about shooting at people. I'm worried about keeping my team healthy. And I think that's what a lot of people are not focused on. The tanks shouldn't have to worry about staying alive. They should be able to stay alive for a very long time and run through the other team and do as much damage as they can. And then if they are getting low, they get out, and then reset and then go back in. Like that's how it should be. But if the healers are not healing the tanks, it doesn't allow that to happen.